One of the nation's 2 primary vaccine producers says Americans will likely need a second COVID booster shot and then yearly boosters after that, much like the flu shot.
Moderna's CEO saying he thinks most people will need a second COVID booster shot next fall, and that his company's working to develop seasonal vaccines to protect against future COVID variants. Studies have shown that while boosters help prevent serious disease, their effectiveness falls off over time. Federal health agencies have also looked into possible fourth COVID vaccine doses, but haven't yet made any decision.
COVID cases continue to drop from the Omicron peak in mid-January, with hospitalizations also at new lows not seen in months.
After 2 days of deliberations, 3 former Minneapolis police officers have been found guilty on all counts of denying George Floyd his civil rights. Prosecutors say they failed to help Floyd when Derek Chauvin had his knee pinned to Floyd's neck.
Tal, the one seen trying to manage the crowd, told jurors he had no idea Floyd's injuries were so severe. King, a rookie officer trained by Chauvin, said, "He was my senior officer, and I trusted his advice." And Lane, who at one point asked if they should roll Floyd over during the whole ordeal and got in the ambulance with Floyd, testifying on Chauvin's response, saying it seemed reasonable at the time.
Florida's House of Representatives has passed a bill that would ban certain discussion of LGBTQ topics in kindergarten through 3rd grade classes. Dubbed by critics as the Don't Say Gay bill, the Parental Rights in Education bill passed in a 67-47 vote. It now heads to the Florida Senate, where similar legislation is already being discussed. It's unclear, though, what exactly those forbidden topics are for teachers. The bill forbids discussion not considered age-appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students. The bill would also give parents the ability to sue school districts.
Republican State Representative Joe Harding is a sponsor of the bill and says it empowers parents, not schools, to decide what's best for children.
We believe that the best environment for a student is an environment where the parent is empowered and involved.
Opponents call it a needless attack on the state's LGBTQ youth, which already face increased risk for depression. Governor Ron DeSantis has signaled his support of the bill, but hasn't outright stated whether or not he'd sign it into law.
We're going to be fighting some of these extreme proposals with everything that we have.
The FDA announcing a policy change on access to an abortion pill. An agency review finding there was no increase in safety concerns when women take the pill without first visiting a health facility. The ruling clears the way for women to get the prescription pill via telemedicine and through the mail. Several Republican-led states are moving to block that access as well.
A judge has denied Glen Maxwell a new trial after the associate of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein alleged juror misconduct in the sex trafficking trial. But a judge also ordered a juror to testify under oath about allegations the juror, quote, falsely answered a material question about a history of sexual abuse.
A juror breaking his silence.
After what all I've learned, she's just as guilty as Epstein. I don't want to call her a monster. A predator is the right word.
Scotty David, identified only by his first and middle name, speaking on camera to the Daily Mail, but reportedly telling multiple outlets while he believed the accusers who testified against Maxwell, other jurors doubted the accounts of 2 of the key witnesses in the case.
More than 30,000 customers in Arkansas alone without power because of up to 3/4 of an inch of ice. Mount Vernon, Arkansas, look where it is now. I'm going to time this out for you because tonight that freezing rain and snow, and yes, the heavy rain on the southern end of it, is moving into the northeast. Pennsylvania, look at it, just kind of smothered in pink. That is that wintry mix. A lot of folks from New York City and northern New Jersey going to start as that wintry mix, but then transition to rain. Boston looks to stay in the snowy end of it. At least the winter precipitation will be following it all throughout tomorrow night.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.